Hi guys, welcome to the channel. Thank you for joining me. Today I just wanted a quick tutorial about how to set a default printer on your Windows 10 machine. Now this works for laptops or for tablets, whichever you might have with you. And it's really quite simple. And the problem is with a lot of these things is that they don't often have a very easy way of getting into the system settings, and especially with the newer Windows 10 and things like that, it's not quite the same as Windows 98, Windows XP, and a lot of people who move across and migrate across to Windows 8 and Windows 10 do have a few problems trying to find these settings. So it's a very quick tutorial today because it is a fairly simple process. What you need to do first is to press the Windows key, which if you have it on your keyboard, you'll see it looks like a little Windows on a slant down by the spacebar. So you press that, hold that down and press I to get up your Windows settings, and you can do that from there. If you don't know how to do that, you can go down to your start menu here, click on there, and then go to the settings tab just there. That's another way to get into it, and it brings up the same menu. And when you get to here, you want to go into devices, Bluetooth printers and mouse, and wait for this to load up. And then of course you want to go into printers and scanners. Now on here it will list all of the devices that you can currently use in terms of printing or saving and scanning, things like that. Now my printer is already here. As you can see, this is the printer that I use. If you don't have a printer, you can add it here. You can add the printer. It will then scan for the printer that you have nearby, either one that's wired into your laptop or your PC, or if it's a wireless one, if it's on Wi-Fi, it will pick it up on the Wi-Fi, and then you can add it that way. Once you've added your printer, all you need to do to set it as default is, for example, if I wanted to make this one my default, which is the OneNote, I click on it, I go into Manage, and then here it will say Set as Default. So I just click it, set it as my default, go back, and then you can see there it's set to default. So this is my printer, so I'm going to click on that, Manage, Set as Default. Simple as that, and then you go back, and that is now your default printer. But what Windows does also have, what Windows 10 also has, is a little checkbox down here which says allow Windows to manage my default printer. Now what this will do is, if you check that, it will use the default printer, the one you used most recently in your current location. So if you often use the same printer, you can click that little check mark and it will make that your default printer all the time that you're in that location. So that's quite a good little thing to add in if you're always going to be using the same printer all the time. And that's pretty much it. That's all I need to tell you. Thank you very much for joining me. I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you do, please like and subscribe for more videos on how-tos, things like that. Thank you very much. Goodbye.